next, the Nets taking on the Knicks. For the Nets, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Knicks, Nets, up next, right after this. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Johnson. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Wilson in at small forward. And for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. We've got 2 banged-up teams in this one, Doris. What are you looking for in this matchup?
Yeah, I want to see which players step up here. Neither team, as you said, is healthy, that's for sure. But this is an opportunity maybe for some guys who might not be in the rotation as much as they'd like to get out there and prove themselves worthy of more minutes.
Making substitutions here, and we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And these rivalry games always captivating. Some players will try to downplay it, but not MP. He said all along, I'm coming for him.
As if rivalry games aren't hard enough, MP put a huge target on his back by saying they're going to up their game against their rivals. And you couldn't draw it up any better. Everybody's bought into the philosophy, and MP is leading these guys to victory after victory in these rivalry games. And he looks to keep it rolling here tonight.
And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Martin outside. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Watford. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's MP. From the high post. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
The Nets with the lead. Now Martin. Yet to see a basket. Outside, Williams. The 3-pointer off the mark. It's Shamet on the wing. The score now all even.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Watford outside. Pass to Clowney. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. That one drops for him. Wilson's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Martin with the ball. Pass to Watford. Inside. Here's Clowney. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Payne, pass to MP. From the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And it's Martin with the rebound.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by a bucket. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with MP. Mikal Bridges is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Kolek in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Clowney from 20 feet. Rebounded by Payne.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, B.A., consider in that trade they gave away Jared Allen, Harris LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at New York, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course, Brooklyn, now 5.5 games back.
I think for the Nets, they came into this season hoping to take a big leap forward. But so far, it just hasn't happened.
Yeah, it hasn't been all bad, though. I mean, they've had some nice wins, and even if they're not an elite-level team, they still have the look of a playoff team.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by New York on the other end. MP outside, launches a 3. MP making the long-range connection.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Clowney. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Bridges outside. Pass to MP. Payne with it. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Watford outside. Here's Martin. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And the basket by Bridges.
I just love the ball.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the paint. Here's Clowney. And he goes in for the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Here's Tucker. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, sometimes it's about the tireless work ethic of Tucker because he's made himself into a solid shooter.
Pass to Clowney. Banked it in off the glass. Clowney's got 10 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
MP, the pass to Payne. Down low. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Kolek. And here's MP. He's got 5. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Nets trail by 4. Martin outside. Pass to Clowney. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Clowney. To the inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Tucker. MP, the pass to Payne. Tucker with a screen on Martin. MP finds Payne. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Watford outside. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Watford's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Pass to Payne. Here's MP. Back to Payne. MP outside. Fires the 3. The shot by Payne, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
New York leading by 3. MP, the pass to Payne. The 3 is up. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
That's his 2nd bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Watford. Wilson comes in for Williams. Johnson, he's checked in for Whitehead. And it's Melton in for Martin. Here's Johnson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. And the three-pointer goes.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Wilson. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for the Knicks, number 9, Trendon Watford.
Here's Watford. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. From 6 feet away. Here's Sharp. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Watford outside. Pass to Wilson. Three-pointer. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. From deep, Melton. Clock at 6. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
MP, no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Watford. He's coming off a 25-point game against New York. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Wright finds MP. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Johnson passes to Watford. And here's Melton. Down low. Here's Sharp. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
New York leading by 5. Towns outside. Pass to MP. Jacks up a 3. Oh, another miss by MP. Brooklyn's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Johnson passes to Wilson. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's MP. Give him 8. For 3. Brooklyn with the board. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wilson, all alone. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. 1:37 left to play in the second quarter. MP outside. Fires it from 18. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Knicks with the lead. MP outside. Takes a three. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 11 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Watford. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. MP up top, guarded by Sharp. And here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Johnson passes to Wilson. And again, it's the Nets missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anunoby. MP outside. Three-pointer. Oh, another miss by MP. Nets trail by 7. Melton outside. With 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Knicks.
Bench mob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire.
Both teams changing it up here.
Be up on that.
And here are the Knicks now. So on the floor for Brooklyn. They've got Williams, and it's Clowney in at the 4.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
1:21 left in the third quarter. The 3 hits the trifecta. MP's got 19 points.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Pass to Williams. To the paint. Goes back up, and the layup is good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
MP outside. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Back to Payne. From deep, MP. And again, New York with the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Whitehead. Rebounded by Payne. The shot won't fall. MP getting it done for the Knicks. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. We'll be right. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got MP, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Campaign, and it's Kolek in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
From 7, Timmy. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Puts it up from 17. Brooklyn pulls it in. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. 19-point game. Here's the 3. That one no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Whitehead passes to Martin. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Kolek. Unloads. MP. That one's good. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now here's Martin. To the middle. Timmy. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Pass to Kolek. MP up top. Puts it up from the high post. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 31 points. Payne against Martin. Here's Clowney. Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him. Towns outside. MP outside. Payne pass to MP. From deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Whitehead to the paint. Timmy. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Payne pass to MP. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 34.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Anunoby against Williams. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Inside. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Payne, the pass to MP. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Outside Payne. Pass to MP. The 3-ball. That shot is off. Nets trail by 20. Martin inside. Towns on him. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Knicks leading by 20. Outside Payne. Franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Johnson from behind the arc. And the Nets miss again.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
New York has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. MP outside, beyond the arc, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
117-91.
Melton passes to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Free throw drops for Williams. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
MP no good. The Nets have gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. Johnson passes to Melton. Over Payne. Melton misses. New York has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th. From deep, MP connects from downtown. MP's got 43 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Watford outside, fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Watford. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Count the basket.
Well, MP is always eager to contribute offensively. Where is my next bucket coming from?
94.
Now Melton. Pass to Williams. Sharp, a screen on Bridges. Williams passes to Sharp. Robinson with a steal. Melton against Payne. shoots over Melton. Another one falls for New York.
Knicks lead 127-94.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Johnson passes to Sharp. Fires the three. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Elbow shot on the way. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
MP no good. The Nets have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Sharp passes to Williams. Out left to the wing. Here's Watford. And it's off from three-point range.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's MP. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
It's time for T-shirts.
Making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. Watford the pass to Wilson. Melton with the ball. They set a pick. And he makes it on the layup.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the three. MP's got 53 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And New York has possession. Pass to Kolek. MP outside. From downtown. Connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Now Johnson. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
MP against Sharp. MP looking around. Puts up a three. And Watford pulls it down. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance.
Good! Another from 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Wilson tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payne, the pass to MP. The three is up. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Here's Melton. Pass to Watford from 9 feet out. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
MP outside. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. From deep, Melton. Outside Johnson. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.